very hard-fought game. What do you kind of make of it overall?
First, I think our opponent, Utah Valley, is a very good opponent. You know, they've already produced some really great results. So, you know, I thought that was a great game and a great test for us. I do think we created a lot of quality opportunities in the first half. In the first half of the first half, we looked really good. And, you know, soccer's a sport where you don't execute. Sometimes it comes to haunt you in the end, which was the case today. But I'm really proud of the team. Because we created a lot of opportunities, so we know that we have that power, you know, we have that fight. And then coming back from being down in the last however many minutes that was very gritty. So I think it shows a lot to our team that, you know, what we're about.
You told me the other day this was going to be kind of the game that sets your expectations and sees how your expectations meet reality. How do you kind of feel like that now after the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, every game we're going to grow. And like I said, I'm proud of our performance. We started 6 underclassmen today. We only had 3 returners from last year on the field today. So how quickly we're actually gelling in the second game of our season, like, it's pretty scary how well we're actually gelling, even though we didn't actually execute with the back. But there are a lot of great things that we can build upon.
You've said this team is an attack-oriented one. How would you say that team did in that department today?
Yeah, I mean, it's about execution, right? But we create a lot of opportunities. So as a coach, like, if you're not creating a lot of opportunities, that is an issue. But we didn't have that issue today. It was just literally the last final piece of executing. And that's always the hardest piece of football, right? So I'm proud. I thought they did a great job. I thought we had some really great combinations and some individual moments that were spectacular. So we just have to build on this.
That was one heck of an opportunity, though, for Chloe right at the end there.
Yeah, I thought she was going to get one, but.
So when you came out swinging, I noticed like you guys were really in control during that first part, in the first half there. So what was the biggest difference you saw between the first half and the second half?
You know, I think we lost a little bit of our possession. I think, you know, fitness came into play. And I thought Utah Valley, they are a very transition-oriented team, so they were just waiting to transition. And, you know, it hurt us a little bit. So they're very good at, you know, their style. We were prepared for that. We knew that was how they play. But, yeah, I think we lost a little bit of our juice in the second half, but that's something to evaluate and see for the future for our next game.
I kind of mentioned one of the underclassmen just in the back line, but I wanted to ask you about Jada Sylvester. I mean, she was all over the place in the defensive line. How do you kind of make of her performance, especially just, you know, being so young in her career still?
Yeah, I mean, this is only her second game ever for the Knights, and she looked like a veteran out there. If you were to ask anybody, you know, do you think this is her second game in her career? No one would believe it. She's playing like a veteran. So proud of her. She's had major growth since she's been here. She's a redshirt freshman, and yeah, I'm just so proud of her because she's really a standout defender for us.
She also had Gouda out there. She ended up getting an assist on the goal. What has it meant to you to be able to have her for these first couple of games before she heads off to Brazil for the U20 World Cup?
Yeah, we're gonna miss Gouda. So I'm like, well, we're just gonna play her as long as possible because we're not gonna have her now for a while. But we've got great, you know, defenders on the team that will bring into the match for Sunday, and you know, and then Gouda will be just back once Brazil, you know, if they go all the way, we'll just get her when she gets back, and that's a little bit of an unknown, but yeah, we're just happy that we got her for a couple games.
What's the greatest lesson that you hope this team takes away from this game as they hit the road again to take on Florida?
I hope 2 lessons. I think I want them to be understand that they're a good team and that they created a lot of chances and that we just have to put them away. And then I also want them to take away that we have grit, and if we're down, it's okay, and we're calm, and we can still score goals when it's needed. So I think those are our 2 top takeaways.
Awesome. Well, best of luck in Gainesville, Coach.
Thanks.